Tomorrow there is going to be a brand new Monsterverse update, and we already have some confirmed things on what is for sure coming tomorrow. So in today's video, I am going to be talking to you guys about the possible things that could come in tomorrow's update and the confirmed things that are coming in tomorrow's update. Alright, hi, TT here, and today we are going to be talking about the Monsterverse update tomorrow and what could and couldn't be possibly coming in tomorrow's update. Alright, so before the video starts, please make sure to like and subscribe and follow all of my socials. They will be linked in the description. Without further ado, let's get into the video now. So if you are not in the Monsterverse Discord server, they actually did recently show us something that is for sure coming tomorrow. So I am going to go to the Discord server right in here, and I'm going to scroll up a bit, and right here it says by the owner Peterina Doll. She would have pinged everyone in the server and said, in the bright stage lights the seed slithers in like a snake in the night. Are you sure you're ready to laugh? And this is a Jester set that we have actually seen before. We've seen renders of this before, and I absolutely love it. I'm so glad that we're actually like finally getting this in a game, and I am pretty sure that this is going to be a very pricey set because of just how much like toggles and stuff it's going to have in it. Like when I released my Monsterverse farming routine, I was not kidding. You guys need to start farming like right now, because I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a pricey set for ghoulas. So please, if you guys have not seen my farming routine, I will be putting it on the screen right now for you guys to see, and please just get to farming, because I think that there is going to be a lot more to the update than just this set releasing to the game. So when we scroll down a little bit in the Discord server, we can actually see that the owner asked again, how much ghoulas do you have? So I think that this is like a direct confirmation of like how many people have how much ghoulas, and I think they want to know how to price the Jester set to everybody, because we don't want things to be too expensive. Even though yes, we do like grinding, we do like farming for stuff, we don't want things to be too expensive. No, we don't like that. We don't want that, you know. So I think that this is what it is for, but that's just a hunch. She may have just wanted to know. I mean, some 255 people said that they were at 1 million, and it's like, how on earth do you have that much dedication? Like I only have like how much, like 64k. I only have 64k, and it's insane like how much people already have. I already saw somebody on Twitter, they have like 400k on the game already, and it's like, how much dedication do you have? Especially for this beta, like there's not that much to do in the beta besides farm, and it's just the amount of dedication some people have just to farm is insane, you know. So let us scroll down, and the last poll that they posted last night was, should we add private servers? And a lot of people said yes. A lot of people said yes, and I personally really want private servers and free cam, because it would be so much easier to make Monsterverse videos, because as of right now there is no free cam. I can't do shift P for anything, and unfortunately everything's just like this, and I don't want it to be like this forever. So I really do hope that they do add it. I don't know if it is for sure coming tomorrow, but it is a possibility, and you know, based off of this, a lot of people really want it. So I think that this is a really good opportunity for people to, you know, like actually like make content on their own. And if there's one thing that I really don't want, I don't want the private servers to be too expensive like in Royal High, because the Royal High private servers are like, I think it's like 100 Robux, and sometimes I look at my Robux count and I'm like, where did my Robux go? And I just don't want it to be that expensive. If anything, make it like 25 Robux, you know, just make it cheap if you're adding private servers for Robux at all. So that is my take on it. So let us move on to the last poll. I said that this was the last poll, but I forgot that this was another poll, and they said voice chat in Monsterverse, and a lot of people said yes. I personally really like voice chat because it's a lot easier to talk to your friends that way, especially since I'm not the biggest fan of typing, and sometimes my mic does get in the way of like trying to type because it's so close to my laptop and stuff. So I would really prefer if voice chat was in Monsterverse, and I really want them to add it, and I really do hope that with all of the people that have said yes, that they do eventually add it. Now, are these updates coming tomorrow? I am not sure if they are coming tomorrow. I think they just want to gauge what the community wants right now in order for them to make those necessary actions locations, and I think it will be added on soon. If not tomorrow, then just in another like minor update like we got last week with all of the minor bug fixes and like some of the new hairs being added onto the game. Like, I think it's going to be really minor, and I don't know if it's going to be added on tomorrow specifically, but it is an update that we will be expecting if they do plan on adding it onto the game. All right, so one of the main reasons why I covered the Discord first and I just wanted to get all of those things out of the way was because I actually do have a theory of what could be possibly coming in tomorrow's update, and that is, I don't just think it's going to be the Jester set coming to the game. I think that we are going to be getting one of the major features that we saw in the gameplay trailer in tomorrow's update. Now, do I think it's going to be like the combat system, or do I think that it's going to be like Hauntleywood with the fashion show? Personally, I don't think so. What I personally think might come tomorrow is probably the quest system that has been locked for the longest period of time, and I actually think that we might get more story mode inside of the game, because we did have the first act in the game happen and not that much has come out after then. So I think that if they were to release like updates into the game, I think we would expect like some of the smaller things to be added into the game, like the quest system and some of the story mode to be added into the game. I also do need to remind you guys that just because we would have seen some certain things inside of the gameplay trailer does not mean that, you know, that's all the game has to offer, because when we're walking around in Eerie High, and this is one of the main reasons why I decided to do the video in Eerie High, there is actually some things inside of the game that were not shown inside of the gameplay trailer that I did want to show you guys. So I'm just gonna quickly go over to the school office and I'm gonna show you guys some of the things that we haven't even seen yet, because this, of course, this is only the base release of the game and we have not seen a lot of things in the game yet. Like, for example, I think it is, I can't remember where exactly, but there is a certain part of the school that does clearly show that, you know, there are like multiple different things that will be coming out to the game. I think it's in the locker graveyard. All right, we are in the locker graveyard. Okay, yeah, it was definitely in the locker graveyard. We're gonna walk on over there and we're gonna walk to this part of the map, and we see over here it has, when we look up here, it says West Library Exit Book Club. So I think we all kind of forgot that there are going to be like clubs inside of the game, so that is like really exciting, and there are different clubs inside of the game. I'll actually show you guys a little bit, but this was what I was talking about. This is an area of like Eerie High that we have not seen yet, so I don't even know what's going to be over here, and there is more locations like that as well. So I'm gonna walk over here as well, because this is where all of the posters are, and right here, so this is where all of the posters are. So we have an art club inside of Monsterverze, we have a fashion club inside of Monsterverze, and we have a cooking club inside of Monsterverze, and we have seen the cooking class inside of Monsterverze and how that's going to look like. It looks like we're going to have a hands-on approach with it. So if these are actually going to be like after school clubs that we do attend inside of Monsterverze, I think it's going to be really cool, and we still do have a lot of things to expect from the game, because in the gameplay trailer I did talk about in like a previous video that we did not see a lot of the things inside of the game, like the story mode and stuff. Like, you guys remember that inside of the gameplay trailer that we didn't even see the gacha system inside of the game and what that was going to look like. Like, they are obviously still working on a lot of things behind the scenes that we do not know is coming, and we just might be jump scared. And I just remember there's actually like a village inside of the game. I'm starting to remember so many things. There's a village inside of Monsterverze that is on the map. I need to go back to that ghost guy to like actually show you guys, but I'm going to reset myself. So right here, this ghost guy, when you actually go on the map, this is the village. This is the village right here, and this is like the vampire manor that you can go to. I can't remember what up here was for. I think that's just there for decoration, but I think you can actually go there. I can't remember. Down here, this is actually a village. I genuinely can't remember what you do here. I think I'm not gonna think, but this down here is actually a village. If I can find like the full picture of what the map is supposed to look like, I'll put it on the screen right now for you guys to see. But down here is supposed to be a village. Up here is supposed to be like the competition mode and like the arena and stuff like that. That's where it's supposed to be. And like down here is the fair. Like, I don't know if any of these are going to be coming out, but we do have a lot of possibilities of what could be possibly coming out. And as I would have said before, I do have a theory that maybe these map locations may not be ready yet, and they could be coming out with like some of these smaller systems in the game, like the quest system, and maybe more of the lore inside of the game, more of the story mode inside of the game, like more acts inside of the game. I think that's what may come out tomorrow, or maybe not, who knows. Like, I'm just coming up with theories, and I personally think that that is what we may need to expect. So there are a lot of things that could possibly come out tomorrow. If it's just the Jester set, I'm very excited for that as well. But you know, the devs are very secretive. They don't even tell influencers like me, they don't tell us that much either. So whatever they have planned, if it's like a major update, if it's just the set, I'm just excited because there's still a lot in the game that does need to come out, and a lot in the game that we do need to expect. So yeah, that is all I have to talk about in today's video. If you guys have anything to add or any theories on what you think is going to come out in the game, please put them down in the comments. And yeah, that is all I have to say on today's video. If you guys like the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see ya.